Hello from the Info Expo taking place at the Ag Media Summit here at Snowbird Resort in Utah. I have my first victim, sponsor with me here, FMC, and thank you very much for your support of our coverage of this year's show. So I got with Tom Becker. First of all, Tom, what do you do for FMC?
I am a retail market manager for FMC, aka field sales rep in Northwest Missouri and Northeast Kansas.
Wonderful. Well, I guess the first thing we'd like to talk about is what you're here to communicate to these ag media folks that are going to be coming by and visiting with you.
Well, we have a lot going on at FMC. It's exciting times right now at FMC. We've got the pending DuPont transaction, which we announced back in March, and that's very much look forward to here, and all the new things that it'll bring. And as a field sales rep, anytime you got new products coming into the portfolio, that's a good thing. We look forward to that.
Yeah, our theme is what's new in the world of agribusiness. So we're always, we know how exciting new things are, and in a sales standpoint, it works very well there too. How about in terms of anything on the specific product area you might want to point out at this time?
Well, I don't know about specific products. I don't know that we're at liberty to say that right now, but the transaction is due to close the end of this in the fourth quarter, I believe. I can tell you we're getting the insecticide portfolio that we're acquiring, as well as a good portion of the SU chemistry that DuPont has, is going to complement FMC's portfolio very, very well.
I guess before we move on to your compadre who's here with me also, any comment you might want to make about supporting the Ag Media Summit and being here as part of the trade show?
Yeah, we had a great breakfast this morning. We sponsored the breakfast, and I think everybody likes to start off with a good farmer's breakfast with bacon and eggs and ham and hash browns and what have you. So that was a good kickoff for this morning's activities.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and thank you, Tom, for visiting with me here, and I'm going to switch over and have you switch out with Brent. Brent, come on around over here with me. We'll have you stand right here next to me, just like Tom. I've got with me Brent Neuberger. Brent, first of all, what do you do with FMC?
I'm a senior technical sales manager. Really work a lot with the universities doing research, looking at new products, new things that we're going to products and that we would bring into the farmers and growers across the Midwest, and tree fruits and vegetables, all kinds of segments.
How about from your perspective, what are the things you expect to talk about with Ag Media here today?
Well, the big thing is a lot of people look at new things, and so obviously our pending acquisition of DuPont and some of their products, and also their research facilities is very exciting to me, especially being in that research segment.
Mm-hmm. Anything you want to point out at this time you think will be of special interest?
Well, it gets FMC back into that research pipeline of some numbered compounds. Some of these are probably going to be 8-10 years off before they're labeled, but there's some things that I think are going to be very exciting, some new things that will definitely be warranted and justified coming in that time frame, because we are obviously dealing with a lot of resistance in that herbicide aspect, and so we need to bring some new things.
Well, I know that FMC has really, like you said, put a lot into research so that you've got new products to bring to the market. Before we close here at the Info Expo, anything else you might want to say about being a part of this year's Ag Media Summit?
Well, I guess everybody's looking for new things, and I almost kind of like to go back to some of the meat and potatoes. And we got all this new technology, the Enlist, the dicamba, the Extend traits coming in. But really the thing that the meat and potatoes I want to emphasize is protecting that technology. And the best way to protect that technology is doing some residual herbicides, whether it's a pre-emerge or early post-emerge. And so with FMC, we have the #1 authority product line in soybeans, along with Anthem Max, that are excellent opportunities. Doesn't matter what trait you're putting on, we're going to give that weed control up front and reduce that selection pressure of those traits. And so if we can reduce that selection pressure, we're going to preserve those traits and lengthen those traits, how long they're going to last. And I think that's becoming more and more important every day.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Brent, and thanks to FMC for being a sponsor of ours here for the Ag Media Summit. So here from Snowbird, Utah, I'm Chuck Zimmerman reporting.